Hi, it's Kathy, and I love to be selling. Come on in, sellers. Today is such an important day for eBay sellers. It is the first day of the launch of eBay's Spring Seller Update for 2018. Just say hello. Let me know that you hear me. Everything's good. And we'll be jumping right in. I wanted to broadcast to give you some insider information so that you're really clear about what the implications are of the Spring Seller Update, so you can make the choices that are the best for you and for your business. Hi, Cindy. Thanks for joining me. Hi, everybody. So just say hello. Let me know where you are. Hey, Glenda, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks so much. Hi. How are you? Hey, Diana. Good. Diana's here. Lori's here. Glenda's here. Thank you so much for joining me. So, Spring Seller. Hey, Melinda. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Spring Seller Update. I'm going to be straight up. There's some very good news. Yay, eBay. And there is some not so great news right now. Hey, thank you so much. Good. This is what I want to go over with you. I'm going to touch on some of the very good news. Thank you, eBay. But I do also want to address some of the not so great news and give you choices so that you know things that you can do and that you can't do that will minimize the pain. Because the pain is real, specifically with the changes in the return policy. But I do have some solutions for you that will help you. So first off, if you want to get tips about the Spring Seller Update, comment update, UPDATE, in the comments below, and they will come to you through, I'll be sending them right through to you. So comment update, UPDATE, and you're going to get those great tips. But let's get going. So what you're going to see with the eBay Spring Seller Update is the expansion of strategic data and also what is called artificial intelligence. And Devin Winnick spoke about this starting, gosh, it was 3 or 4 years ago when he spoke at eBay 20 for eBay's 20th birthday party, which is more and more structured data. And the reason for this is it really helps shoppers have what is called a more intuitive shopping experience, which we want. We want our shoppers to have a great shopping experience on eBay. It is good for us as sellers. So we very much want that. So a lot of the things that eBay asks of us as far as data and things that we need to enter with our listings and things that they're doing on the site is about making eBay very mobile friendly, very safe, and also very interesting for shoppers. So that's what a lot of this is about. So the first thing I wanted to dive into was eBay shipping, because wow, has eBay shipping just come light years in the past couple of years. The eBay Guaranteed Delivery Program is rolling out to a lot of sellers in March. This is very good news. I was in the beta program this past year, and it ran through the holidays. In fact, it's still, I mean, those of us that are in it are still in it. It was tremendous. You actually have a dashboard in your performance section, and I know they're tweaking all of this, so it might look a little different than it did, you know, a couple months ago. But you actually will see how many sales you're getting through eBay's Guaranteed Delivery Program once you're opted in. It's great. It's like, yay, eBay. So take a look at that. Make sure that your listings are all set and ready to go, which is you need same or 1 business day handling, you need a return policy, and you do need to have immediate payment required. But this is good news. It costs you nothing to be enrolled in it. It is superb. It is about meeting buyers' expectations. So if you're not in it, look for an invite from eBay. You definitely want to do guaranteed delivery. Now, this is my bonus tip for you, is when people are sorting on eBay. So I'm a shopper and I'm on eBay and I'm sorting my listings. There's several filters or tabs they can sort underneath. There's a 3-day tab, there's a 1-day tab, there's a 4-day tab. There's all these tabs where they can sort by different delivery options. The more options you offer, so let's say I'm selling a DVD, I can offer media mail, I can offer first class, I could offer priority, I can offer express. And it may seem crazy to you, like why would somebody want a DVD express? Well, somebody might. And the other thing is you will end up in more filters. So the more shipping options that you can put on your listings, the better. So get busy adding shipping options to your listings so that you're going to show up in more filters. More filters means more search. More search means your item are visible to more customers. And that means cha-ching. Actually, I wore my cha-ching shirt. Cha-ching, can you see this? Oop, I'll stand up. Cha-ching. That means more cha-ching for you, more sales. Okay, so you definitely want to do that. In addition with eBay shipping, yay, eBay shipping, there's going to be a new label experience in eBay shipping. And from what I see, and for those of you who don't know, I'm an influencer. It means I get some access to senior staff. I get some nice phone calls, you know, to hear about what's going on. And I've got to tell you, because I knew about this update a couple days ago, is I have been peppering them with emails. I mean, I've asked, it's got to be at least 20 emails. Every single email I sent was responded to timely. So really hats off to eBay. They are going out of their way to be communicative with sellers, out of their way to help us to understand so that we can make good choices. The shipping label experience, I mean, it continues to be what it is, but it's going to be so much easier because when we're choosing our shipping, so, you know, I've got my package and I'm clipping my label, I will clearly see my choices, regional A, regular priority, padded flat rate. You'll see the prices. I mean, right now you can see the price. It's a drop down. You're actually going to have visuals, which is nice because not everybody knows what a regional A looks like. It will also give me shipping estimates, which is super helpful. I'm thinking particularly around the holidays where I might be having a customer say, you know, roughly when is it going to be here? I never want to say I'm guaranteeing it's going to be here by X date unless they're, you know, shopping with me through guaranteed delivery, and then eBay's guaranteeing the ship date. But I can say to them, you know, 3 to 5 days. In eBay shipping, it's telling me this is roughly what time it will get to you. It gives me more information, and it's all right there in the shipping system. So that I really like, particularly the graphic of, you know, this is what the regional A box looks like. This is a regular priority box, and I can see all the choices for the item. It's particularly helpful for newer sellers because it can be a little overwhelming at the beginning going, first class, priority, you know, what do I do? What are my selections? So that I like. And I think that's going to be a big time saver too, because I just go to the shipping, I see my choices, I make my choices, boom. And the other thing, because it's giving me estimations on delivery times, again, the holidays, but really anytime, if I can see that an upgrade, and medium mail to first class is a very good example, because oftentimes, and newer sellers particularly may not know this, the first class can be literally the same price as medium mail, sometimes even cheaper if it's just a few ounces. And when you see that in the shipping, you'll be able to make that choice, even if it's only like 5 cents more or 10 cents more. For me personally, I just pick the faster shipping because I want my customer to get the item fast. But you have that information right there at your fingertips, and that helps me as a seller. So that I like a lot. eBay stores, yay! Again, good for our newer sellers. They're now going to have what's called a starter store. So it's going to be below the basic store. I think that's great because you have people that, you know how it's like when you're first starting selling. I mean, you know, $3 makes a difference, $5 makes a difference, $10 makes a difference. And having the starter store gives an entry-level store for people that want a store description, that want store categories, that want to be able to run a sale without the cost of the basic store. Now, basic store fees are going up. Basic store listing fee, once you use up all your listings, is going up. And the fees for people without a store is going up. So this is one of those, you just have to get my crop. This is one of those updates where get your calculators out and do your math, because you might very well find if you're around 60, 65 listings that your starter store is a good deal. And your basic store people, if you're scaling down your business, you might take a look at downgrading to a starter store. It might be a better fit for you, but you don't get the shipping supplies coupon. Now, one thing I wanted to tell you guys, and I checked this with a senior staffer because, you know me, I'm always thinking like a seller, is what about my seller friends that have basic stores and it is a little slower? Or you're going through a situation like what I did several years ago, when I had a sick mom and I needed to scale my business down. So I said, well, what about people that want to downgrade their store from starter to basic? Because we never had a starter store. Stop, Catherine. That want to downgrade from a basic to a starter to save money. What's going to happen? Because you know this, if you're in a yearly contract with eBay, you get penalized. What I was told was, if you are in a basic store and you want to downgrade to a starter store, eBay will let you do it. Yay, eBay! But you must do it by May. So again, grab your calculator, do your math, and if that looks like a fit, you need to do it right now. You don't need to be doing it in the middle of July. And I was told, and you can quote me on this, I was told straight up, is you will not get penalized for the ending the contract. But again, you do need to do it right away. So thank you, eBay, because that's terrific. And then they have added this humongous, God bless the sellers that are that big, enterprise store for our monster, huge sellers. Get an enterprise level store. There are no fee increases, yay, for the premium and the anchor. It is just the basic, and it is just the non-store folks, okay? But if you are a basic person and it's been a little slow, take a look at a starter store. Might be something that you're going to want to do, okay? Now, they promise us store do-overs. It's sort of like, oh, we're going to go to the beauty parlor with our store. It's going to have a new look. The way it was explained to me is it's going to look very similar to eBay's landing page, which is if you log into eBay like a shopper, that first page. So it looks like it's going to be tiles and things. It looks interesting. I'm like, this should be fun. This is about being more search engine optimized. It's about being more mobile friendly. We still, because I asked, we still have store headers. You know, that's your header on your landing page for your store. You have a store description. You will have a store category. I don't know if any of the graphic sizes are changing. If you remember when we had the old store format, like years and years ago, and then we changed to the new store format, which is the current format that we have, the graphics, the graphic sizes changed. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. So we'll keep an eye on that. I've seen like graphics of the new store, but I haven't actually seen anybody with a new store. If any of you get one, please message me, ping me so I can come look at it. And again, on my Facebook business page, if I see one, I'll put it up. But that'll be good. Now, for my custom store people, because I asked for you, and those are people that have had a professional designer do their store. Basically, you're going to keep going the way you're going. Eventually, the custom stores will be migrated. This is about the security update and going to HTTPS, and just Google Chrome update if you have no idea what I'm talking about. But custom people, just hang tight, you're fine. But at some point, you're going to be migrated to an HTTPS format. And it was explained to me that instructions will be given to the custom people, so they'll be able to do a successful migration, okay? I'm going through, I've got all these notes so that I don't miss anything. Inventory optimization really was like, they do that every update. It's like categories and things are changing. It's like, okay, eBay, great, I get it. And again, it's about being responsive to buyers, that they're searching in certain ways. So they want to give them those item specifics. And my bonus tip on that, for those of us that are clothing sellers, or you sell DVDs or CDs, I know you've seen this. All of a sudden, there are these item specifics that you have never seen before. I've seen it in sewing patterns too. You know, there's necklines and sleeves and all kinds of things, care, whether it's dry cleaning or machine wash. Look for that. Because when they do these inventory optimizations, the item specifics change, and you want to fill those in because that's going to help you in search. So it's like, yay, anything that helps me in search. Offering more than one shipping is going to help you in search with guaranteed delivery because of the filters. And keep an eye on your item specifics, any changes that happen, because that is going to help you with search. And I'm like, anything that helps me in search, just get me more customers. It's like, help me, help me, help me. So that's good. More item specifics is good for us. Structured data, eBay's doing structured data. I'm like, yay, eBay. They're going to be doing more with the growth tool, giving us pricing guidance. I asked very specifically, I said, when you're giving me pricing guidance, do they know, like, I'm only getting information on new items, or I'm only getting information on used items? They say yes. I personally have not gotten great help from the growth tool. What was explained to me, because it always tells me it doesn't have enough information for my item. Okay. But what I was told is, if your item is showing up under the growth tab and there's no suggestion, there's no pricing suggestion, there's anything suggestion, it's just there, it's there for a reason, which is eBay saying this listing needs some help. So use that as an opportunity to look at the listing. Look at your title, look at your item specifics, look at your pictures, check your prices. You know, is there something I can do to help this item because eBay is flagging it for me? That I found helpful. That made sense to me. So I was like, okay, good. And to give eBay credit, I actually did it with an item that was under my growth tool for needing help, and it has sold since I went through and did a major tweak on it. So keep an eye on that. We'll be getting more information under the growth tool. Okay, I'm going to keep going, and then I'm going to do questions with you guys. Return policies. This is like, this is the pain. This is the okay. So return policies are no fun. I mean, just flat out, it's just never fun. It's like, I want to sell stuff. I don't want it coming back. I don't care what your reason is. I don't want to ever have it back. I want my money. But the bottom line is, without a return policy, we don't attract shoppers. I'm always counseling sellers of all levels of experience. I don't care what you're selling. Well, excuse me for that, because sometimes if you sell currency, it was explained to me, because it's sort of like the stock market where silver prices can go up and down in gold. So that I get as far as not taking returns, because you're buying something that literally the price could change overnight. But everything else is, I know it hurts. I know we never want anything back. We just want the money in the bank. But you have to offer a return policy. It goes to building buyer confidence. Okay? And we've had a huge range of return policies that have been available to us. And it's flat out confusing to buyers. So that I get too. What they are doing is, number one, no more restocking fees. Period. That's it. No more restocking fees. No more restocking fees. If you do them, and I know sellers that do for very different categories, figure out another way to recoup your money. If you grab my guide, hop over to my website, ilovetobeselling.com, and I have a guide on the Spring Seller Update. Spring Seller Update 218, the pain is real. I give you some very clear strategies of how to deal with the loss of the restocking fee. Okay, so it's gone. It's not up for debate. You're welcome to message eBay for Business on their Facebook page and say what you think, but it is gone. There's only going to be 5 return policies allowed to sellers. 1, you can take no returns, which for my currency people I get. Also my custom sellers, I get it. 2, 30-day buyer pays return shipping, which a lot of us use. 30-day free returns, don't scream. 60-day buyer pays returns. I also know a lot of sellers doing that. And 60-day free return. I got a feeling I'm going to end up there one of these days, but right there, no. Now, so you have 5 choices. Whoop, where's my hand? There we go. 5 choices. Now, most sellers are doing 30-day buyer pays return shipping. Starting June 1st, if you want your top rated plus discount, you are going to have to do 30-day free return. Seriously, when I read it, I was like, no. So this is what you can do. It's like, oh, eBay. I get it. I mean, we're making buyers happy. We want buyers to be happy because we want them to shop with us. I totally get it. I totally get it. And eBay always ties whatever practice they want to do to the top rated plus discount, because it's a way to get us to do it. So you can do 30-day buyer pays return shipping. It's just you're not going to get your 10% final value fee discount if you're a top rated seller. Okay, if you're not top rated, it doesn't impact you. If you want the 10% discount, you have to do 30-day, or better, you can do 60, buyer pays return shipping. Now, I asked my senior staffer, who's been so patient with me, to go over this. You don't have to do it on everything. So on shoes, I could do 30 days buyer pays return shipping. And on my glass collectibles, I could do 30 days free returns. So you can have different return policies for different items and different categories. You will only get the 10% final value fee discount on the items with 30-day or better free returns. eBay is helping us by doing some massive seller protections on the 30-day free returns, which is if you get items back and it's been new with tags and the tag is removed or the item's obviously been used, so that you're going to give them a partial refund and potential negative feedback, eBay promises protection, and that's all in the update. You can also grab my tips off my website, ilovetobeselling.com, and I go into that. So if you are doing the free returns and you do partial refund because it's new with tags or it comes back damaged or used or whatever, eBay is promising protection on that. Okay, it's in the seller protection information. So you have choice. You can, and I'm certainly going to do it. Some of my items have free returns. Some of my items have had free returns since October. I've been fine. Actually, returns, I mean, I just don't get returns in those categories. I do have items that are in a high return category, and I'm not doing free returns on those. And my sales have been fine. So I will monitor my sales. If all of a sudden all of my competitors are doing free returns, I will take a look at it. And that's really what I suggest to everybody is make your choices on everything. I mean, guaranteed delivery to me is a no-brainer because it's like it's free, it helps you to get sales, it's like do it. But as far as store level, having a store, your return policy, all of this is you have choices. I know the temptation is to jump into groups and to, you know, chat back and forth, which is great because we all help each other. And please come into my Facebook groups, eBay Selling Basics, Nothing But Selling Basics, and eBay Stores, Nothing But eBay Stores. And if you have like a really specific question that you just can't seem to get addressed, ask it because we'll find the answer for you. Is you have choices. I mean, that would be my subtitle for the Spring Seller Update 218 is the pain is real. There is good, yay, guaranteed shipping and other items. The pain is real, you know, returns, it's like, but you have choices. There are a few things we have no choice about, like the restocking fee, but otherwise, everything in this update, you have choices. And it's a matter of making the choice that works for you. And it can change. You'll test free returns. I tested free returns on a category. My returns went up in that category. I took the free returns away. Another category, my returns went down. So test it, see what works for you. Same thing with the store levels. You may be ready to gear down, but realize once you gear down, you may want to test that out for a month or two and not opt into a yearly contract and then go back to a yearly contract. But if you're going to gear down, you need to do it by the beginning of May. Okay? Any questions, you guys? Hi, everybody. Oh, you're welcome. So I'm looking. How is everybody? Good, good, good. Hi, Christy. How are you? Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So that's my thing to you is there's a lot of good, guaranteed delivery good, shipping good, more strategic data good, mobile optimization to get us more buyers good, fees going up, bah, but you know, the fees are going to go up, but still, bah, no, bad fees. More store options, yay. We did ask for a store to be added between Premium and Anchor. I heard nothing about that, but you know, we can keep plugging away on that. The restocking fee, I know that hurts some sellers. I do have choices for you in my guide, so do grab that. And returns, honestly, you guys, is go through category by category by category and figure out what's best for you and test it. You know, give it 30, 60 days and see what happens. Okay? See, everybody's good. Hi, Super Kathy. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Good, 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 you guys. So, comment, update in the thread below to get my tips for you on the Spring Seller Update. Hop over to my website. I love to be selling.com and grab my tip sheet. It's quite extensive. I've got it here. It's like over 30 pages. And I break everything down for you, very simple English, letting you know each step of the way what your choices are. And I have what is called pro tips, which is like little things that I figured out that can help you to get more search and help you to get more sales. So grab that. Okay, you guys, good. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Kathy, and I love to be selling. Bye-bye.